5-year hiatus, a major national basketball tournament is returning to Minnesota. It's coming to the campus of North Hennepin Community College in Brooklyn Park.
I invite you to lace up your shoes, work your jump shots, and please welcome the tournament's return to the Twin Cities during this 50th year anniversary of one of the longest running, family-friendly, community-focused 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the country. Gus Macker is back.
Officials from Minneapolis Northwest Tourism announced the return of the Gus Macker tournament Wednesday morning. Gus Macker is a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that takes place in more than 24 cities across the U.S. It was last held in Minnesota in 2019. The outdoor tournament will take place in the North Hennepin parking lot on August 17th and 18th. The number of teams will be capped at 200, but event organizers particularly want more female players to register.
We know we have a great, diverse female population of basketball players in the metro area, and we encourage them to play. And we would like to break the national record of female teams. Only 20% are females that play in Gus Macker tournament.
The tournament will bring in at least 800 players and several thousand spectators. Event organizers expect it to have a significant economic impact for hotels and restaurants in the Northwest Metro. Every Wednesday night on CCX Public Access channels, you'll find a window into the world of local politics. Northwest City Politics has aired for 20 years, offering a way for the public to get to know their elected leaders. And as Corey Bork reports, the all-volunteer-run program has garnered a significant honor.
There we go. That's right.
Inside CCX Media Studios in Brooklyn Park.
One thing at a time, though, Bob. One thing at a time.
Setup is underway.
So let's do mid-shot here.
For a show.
How's that looking? Better?
That is better.
That gives a voice to local leaders.
I don't get too many opportunities to jump on TV, especially getting interviewed by a great youth. So yeah, I definitely wanted to come out.
On this night, Brooklyn Park Council member XP Lee is the guest.
What's next for Brooklyn Park with no funding, with no building dollars?
And Armstrong High School grad Lizzie Noika gets to ask the questions.
I genuinely didn't know or pay attention to much that was going on in my city until I found out about Northwest City Politics and CCX Media in general.
Lights.
Northwest City Politics requires plenty of volunteer help. Ellie Mae Knudsen works on lighting.
Watching the show is a good way to learn what is out there.
There we go. Video production has been a hobby of mine for years.
While Hoffmeister helps with cameras.
As you can see up there, we're putting together a virtual set.
Kevin Vanderberg is in charge of technical operations.
This is new.
Bob Woods makes sure it all comes together.
We air on Wednesday nights at 8:30.
Eric Margolis is one of the hosts.
We sure do miss Juanita, but it's really great that the show continues on.
Who happens to be filling some big shoes.
We're glad that you're joining us again this week.
For nearly 20 years, you would find Juanita Hoff on the show.
Mayor Linda Loomis from Golden Valley.
Interviewing politicians and police chiefs.
It just shows the people, that have stepped forward to serve, and it demystifies them and, establishes a connection, I think, that you don't get anywhere else.
And tonight, we're very, very happy to have as a guest Mayor Steve Lampe from Brooklyn Park.
After Hoff's passing last year,
we're looking for just something simple.
What if we just took a still picture of it? We could put that up there, couldn't we?
This group is carrying on her legacy.
Probably long overdue, but I'm grateful that even posthumously, Northwest City Politics was recognized as a significant community program.
We'll be able to come in this close.
Northwest City Politics was recognized by its community television peers at the prestigious Best of the Midwest Media Fest.
Even though she's physically not here with us, her spirit is with us in everything that we try to do and accomplish here.
In Brooklyn Park, Corey Bork, CCX News.
Northwest City Politics airs Wednesday nights at 8:30 on CCX Media channels. There's a new local restaurant now open for fans of seafood and sushi. This weekend, Ellie Tulke takes us to a venue in Brooklyn Park that aims to deliver a fresh experience of East Asian cuisine.
Oh, it's so exciting for me to get this open.
In a space that was once home to Baker Square, a new hot pot and sushi restaurant called the Upin Hot Pot has finally rolled into town.
And we saw there's a good opportunity here, it's good market and good population, and people always looking for the hot pot and sushi. this area. That's why we come in here.
Sean Lin says he wants the restaurant to bring the community together and introduce them to a new style of eating, rooting from Chinese traditions.
Oh, hot pot. We never try it, so we want to try it. That's why we come here and then try to introduce in a new island, new style of the eating. Oh, I like that.
With 30 years of experience, Sean Lin is no restaurant rookie. He also owns sushi and Chinese places in Champlain and Bloomington. But this is his first hot pot focused establishment.
Everybody enjoying the food, enjoy this new style, new food, you know, they so exciting. And I'm so exciting too.
And excitement is exactly what fills the pot.
We have 8 kind of soup base.
You choose a preferred soup base, pick out your favorite sauce, and order whatever you want to cook right in front of you. They'll even have a robot bring it out to your table. Sean Lin says this is a tradition that brings family and friends together without their food going cold.
When the steam coming out from the hot pot and you feel the harmony and you know, together with the friend, family, and you feel, you know, so warm. That's what tradition of the hot pot culture is.
In Brooklyn Park, Ellie Tolke, CCX News.
The restaurant owner says customers can expect to see new food items added to the menu every couple of weeks.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.
The Wayzata baseball team has had a season to remember. The Trojans went unbeaten in the regular season on their way to winning the Section 6 4A tournament. The pitching staff for Wayzata is one of the best in the state. But in this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, Chaz Moots profiles a talented senior behind the plate.
Whether it be at the plate with the bat or catching behind the plate, Michael Reem has been an important piece all spring to a dominant Wayzata baseball team.
I just like being in it at every second, like always catching, always throwing it back. Like when I played second, I didn't like waiting for the ball to come to me. I like just being in the play every second. I just love like getting dirty and working hard.
The catcher might not be the most glamorous position in baseball, certainly not at the youth level.
No one wanted to catch in like kid pitch because, you know, not a lot of strikes are thrown, so my parents just kind of threw me behind and I started from there.
But Michael's head coach, Bobby DeWitt, knows the value of having someone like Michael protecting the plate.
Fundamentally changes the game, and I think Michael Reem just brings that stability. He handles the pitching staff well. You know, he manages the pace of the game. He doesn't take a pitch off.
Someone Michael's caught a lot of pitches from is Wayzata ace Riley Leatherman. Together, they form one of the best senior batteries in the state, but their connection didn't start out great right off the bat.
We were in the same kindergarten class. It's kind of funny, the first 3 days there, we hated each other. We hit each other and stuff, and then one day we just became best friends.
Michael also catches for Wayzata junior Noah Filer, who like Leatherman will be playing Division I baseball. Having the talent on the hill and behind the plate has made everyone better.
It's awesome. It's so fun just catching dudes who are just throwing hard and got good stuff. You know, it's honestly better than having someone that throws slow, because it's just you got to trust your abilities and help yourself obviously too, but it's super cool.
Good block by Reem.
He's a brick wall back there. I feel like I'm confident throwing any pitch in any count, with anybody on base. I'm not afraid to throw a competitive, or spike a slider with a guy on third base. I know Michael's gonna block it.
Behind the plate, Michael has always been proficient, but this spring, his production at the plate as a hitter
and drives this one deep to left field, and it is a grand slam for Reem.
Has definitely peaked.
I think he was able to make those adjustments a lot faster, a lot sooner this year. He nearly doubled his batting average from his junior year to his senior year, so we always knew behind the plate he'd be fine. We knew he could do it. He had the ability and the skill. But his biggest area of growth was that offense, and I think he really took off this year.
In my sophomore and junior year, I was definitely struggling at the plate. And so just having a year off of just training and getting better, pushed me to be a better hitter and just be more aggressive.
Beyond the talent and consistency he brings to the Trojans, Michael's leadership has also been a big reason for all the winning that Wayzata has done this spring.
He's a really good leader. Guys on the bench, if we do get down, he's out or going back, kind of down the entire bench. lifting everybody back up, letting everybody know that they have a job, and just kind of like helping motivate all of us to like continue working and stay in the fight.
Entering the week, the Trojans were a perfect 24-0 and 3 wins away from their school's second ever state championship. For Michael, a season-ending win on Target Field would be a perfect way to end a perfect season.
It would be awesome. I mean, it's like kind of everything I've been looking for, especially playing here at a high level. It would just feel so awesome. Just a great, like, just good breath of like fresh air, you know, just super awesome. All these guys have deserved it, like no matter if you're playing or help them get foul balls. Everyone deserves it here, that's for sure.
Heading into the state tournament, Michael was hitting .385 with 3 home runs and 26 RBIs. His plans after his high school career at Wayzata is over is to play baseball at the University of Minnesota Duluth and pursue a degree in business. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.